Welcome back to Paul Vs the Paranormal. I'm Paul, and tonight we're returning to Japan for the third and final chapter in our journey through its darkest urban legends. In part 1, we discussed some well-known urban legends. In part 2, we discussed the ones that people don't tend to like to talk about. But tonight we're dealing with legends that reach out, the ones that call your phone, knock on your door, and follow you home. So tonight's legends include Mary-san, the doll that won't stop calling, the Red Cape Girl, Inunaki Village, the elevator game, and a cursed spirit known as Hasaku-sama's brother, the tall man of Tokyo. Now these aren't just stories, they're warnings. So settle in. And remember, if your phone rings during this episode, you're probably better off not answering it. So number 1, Mary-san, the doll who calls you. Now dolls are creepy, but this one probably takes the crown. So Mary-san begins with a simple, unsettling idea. A doll that doesn't want to be thrown away. The story goes, a young girl gets rid of her old doll. A porcelain figure with red shoes and a cracked smile. She throws it in the bin is emptied, and the doll is gone. That night, the phone rings. A small voice says, "Hello, it's Mary. I'm at the rubbish bin." The girl hangs up. Minutes later, the phone rings again. "Hello, it's Mary. I'm at the corner of your street." Then, "I'm at your front door. I'm inside your house. I'm right behind you." The call always ends the same way, and Mary-san taps into the universal fear, something you discarded, coming back for you. Some versions say the doll appears at the foot of your bed. Others say she whispers your name. And some claim that if you tell the story, you'll get a call within 24 hours. Which immediately after reading that, I regret it. Number 2, the Red Cape Girl. Akamanto's deadliest sister. Now you've heard of Akamanto, we've mentioned her in episode 1, which is Akamanto the Red Cloak, but fewer people talk about his counterpart, the Red Cape Girl. So the legend goes, she appears in school bathrooms just like Akamanto, but instead of offering paper, she asks, "Do you want a red cape?" If you say yes, she slices the skin off your back, creating a cape of blood. If you say no, she takes your face instead. Not sure what's worse. Now, some folklorists believe she was created by students to balance the Akamanto story, giving it a feminine counterpart, more unpredictable, and more violent. Now, students claim to hear giggling in empty rooms. Some say they've seen a girl in a red dress reflecting in the mirror, even when you're alone. Number 3, Inunaki Village. This is one of Japan's most infamous legends, and probably one of the most dangerous to go and investigate. Inunaki Village is said to be hidden deep in the mountains. No roads lead to it, no maps show it, and at the entrance, a sign reads, "The laws of Japan do not apply here." Now, urban explorers claim that if you follow certain abandoned tunnels, you'll eventually reach a rusted gate. Beyond it lies a village frozen in time. Old houses, broken windows, and the smell of smoke. The villagers are said to be hostile, violent, but not entirely human. Some versions say there's a phone booth near the entrance. If you pick up the receiver, you hear someone breathing, then whispering. Some explorers claim they heard their own names. Now, the reality versus the legend is there is an abandoned tunnel system in the region. There are reports of people going missing, but the village itself No one who claims to have found it has ever provided proof, although some people have never returned. Number 4, the elevator game. We've discussed this on a previous episode, Paranormal Playtime, and I've also done a short on it recently on my YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't. So this legend is simple, and that's what makes it terrifying. The elevator game is a ritual set to transport you to another dimension. You enter a building with at least 10 floors. You get into the lift alone. You press a specific sequence of buttons. 4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5. If done correctly, a woman enters on the 5th floor. You must not look at her. You must not speak to her. If you do, she takes you with her. Now, when the lift reaches the 10th floor, the doors open to a world that looks much like our own, only darker, emptier, and quieter. With a red sky. Some say you'll see a figure in the distance. Some say you'll hear footsteps behind you. And some say you'll never find your way back. Number 5, the Tall Man of Tokyo. In this newer legend, a modern counterpart to Hachisaku-sama, the Tall Man is said to appear in Tokyo's quiet streets late at night. He wears a black suit. His limbs are too long. His head tilts at an unnatural angle. Now, people who see him say he doesn't walk, he glides. He follows you silently. If you run, he appears in front of you. If you hide, he waits outside. Some say he whispers, "I've been looking for you." Some believe he's an urban evolution of older yokai. Others say he's a tulpa, a creature created by collective fear. But the most unsettling detail, sightings often come from people who don't know the legend. So Japan's urban legends evolve because fear evolves. As technology changes, as cities grow, as people become more isolated, the stories adapt. Dolls that call you, villages that reject the outside world, games that open doors you really shouldn't step through, and figures that follow you through the night. Now, these legends survive because they feel like they could happen to anyone. To you. Even me. And I'm just a narrator. And that's why they linger. So thank you for joining me for part 3 of Paul Vs the Paranormal, Japanese Urban Legends. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Next time, we'll be diving into something completely different. Until then, keep your lights low and your eyes open. Oh, wait, what's that? Is that your phone ringing?